Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Pi Revolution. So on this Matplotlib tutorial we are going to cover figure and axes. So on our previous tutorial we covered how we can make plots dynamically, as in we make the figure, then we make the plots, the titles, and then we just change the properties, X label, Y label. Now, the problem with this is as soon as you're done making the plots, you have no way to save this plot. As in, yes, you can make a PNG or something, but you don't have the Matplotlib figure stored as an object. So we are going to cover how we can do that over here. So first off, we import our libraries, and then you have the exact same data as the previous tutorial, the quadratic and the cubic. And this is the part where it gets interesting. So first off, we have the figure object, which we also defined over here, plt.figure. So we have the figure size given. This is the interesting part. We have our two axes. So axes are properties of the figure. So kind of like the figure handle, the instance of the object. So we have the axes, and the axis is basically just subplots for the figure. So subplot objects. So over here, what we did is we want a subplot with, so the figure will now have one row and two columns. So two subplots. So axis one will be subplot one, and this will be subplot two, the one on the right. And if we don't have the third number, axis just becomes a list where axis, the first element of that list is going to be the first subplot, and the second one will be the second subplot. Now, just as we did PLT, over here we'll just use axes. So we have axes where we are manipulating axis one. We make the quadratic plot, and one quick thing you have to notice is over here we have set title, set X label, set Y label. When we have the regular way, we don't use set, we just put X label, Y label, legend. So that's just syntax for axes, and that's not a big deal. We run the plot and we get this nice figure with two subplots, the quadratic and the cubic. Next, we want to save this figure object and return it in a function, and that's the part that makes figures and axes interesting. So here we have a function of the exact same plot. Only difference is our variables are x, y1, y2. So plot x, y1, plot x, y2. We have the function, and next and the function just returns this figure. So we just manipulated all this axis handles of our figure, and we return the figure. Over here, we just print out the output of the function, and that's going to give us our figure. And here you go, our figure with our two subplots. Well, that's it for this tutorial, and see you next time.